Good morning, everyone. It's 21st October 2015. Welcome to Justfintech ProAMT Traders Digest. Let me go through the disclaimer. Trading futures involves substantial risk of loss and not suitable for all investors. This video is for educational purpose only and not a recommendation to trade. Please consult your personal financial advisor or do your own research before taking any trades based on the levels discussed here. We are not responsible for any losses arising due to trades taken on the basis of these levels. The information in this video is in accordance with the terms and conditions risk disclosure disclaimer of justfintech.com. Yesterday I tweeted that I won't be available to do a live Traders Digest as I'm going on a road trip to Gujarat. So this is basically a recording, so won't be able to discuss about the world markets and the SGX Nifty. Uh, but yesterday we had a kind of balanced day in S&P 500 again, and it's been still trading above 2015, and that's the point of interest. What I'm looking for. Till it manages to trade above 2015, it stays in a bullish territory and facing some resistance near 2028, 2030. Uh, Also, 2023 was a previous micro composite POC. So today that might offer some resistance during the Globex session, but all in all, it stays positive till it's trading above 2015. So we'll quickly have a look what Nifty did yesterday. So as expected, we had a open within the range, within previous day's range, and what I had expected was that it chops uh, after opening, it chops in a very narrow range and then comes down towards 2020, 8225 or 8220. But what it did is, after chopping in a narrow range, it tried to go above previous day's high. The 8285 level that I had been mentioning is a strong resistance there. I tried to push above that, but as and when it was trying to push above 8285, it was getting sellers, and all the pushes above 8285 did not have much volume. So there is overhead supply coming in, and there is no demand when it pushes above that. So if it has to go above 8285 and stay above it, it has to get some volume and get some buyers above it and negate that supply. Till that supply is not negated, it may try to chop within this 8285 8190 range. Let's have a look at Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty did the same thing, opened within previous day's range and soon went on to break previous day's low. It tried to push above the value of previous day but could not push through the high. And after a initial choppy trade, it fell down below the previous day's value as well as the developing value. It was comparatively weaker than the Nifty and has closed above the developing values. So going forward today, if it can't manage to push above 17,920, then will stay in a weaker territory, and that may lead to even Nifty weakening further. So Bank Nifty might provide further clues today. If Nifty has to go up, then Bank Nifty has to catch up very soon, else will get sold off. So let's see on the longer term chart what Nifty is doing. Uh, I'll just pull up the chart. So here, if you can see that 8285 level which we were seeing, This is the gap day of 21st August, and that is the VAH of that day. So we tried to auction around that VAH and were not finding enough buying support above that. And also this LVN, which I have been talking about at 8,300, is also important. So if we manage to get buyers above 8285 and auction above that, uh, when I say auction above, that means that it goes above that, goes around 10 to 15 points above that, comes back to test that level so that it's confirmed that there is no supply left. Because once it goes above that, for getting accepted, it has to come back and test for supply. If the supply is cut off, then it can push towards 8300 and 8330. Staying above 8330, it has all the chances to go till 8390 and maybe even above 8400. But till then, I am still looking for a pullback within this value. Yesterday, it had got rejected from this, the balance it had formed in this sideways range. It tried to push down within that, but could not go below that. So till it holds yesterday's low, there are chances that it can just chop within a very narrow range. And once gets accepted below this, then it can fall to repair all the zone left below. Let's see a Bank Nifty chart, similar Bank Nifty chart for long term. Bank Nifty actually got sold off on 16th itself from that longer term VAH, and yesterday it tried to push below this balance but could not do so. We have a nice hammer on 30 minutes. So this shows that supply was cut off and it could manage to push above the value, but it's still in a dicey situation till it's not actively pushing above the VH of that gap. It may either chop around these levels or again try to push down to get some buying interest. Let me go through the Renko of Nifty. So yesterday, after it started chopping in a very narrow range, if you can see on this Renko, it was just consolidating within this range and trying to push above 8285 again and again, but was getting sold off. So what I did is through a micro composite on this. So it's a intraday micro composite of just this upper balance where the prices were getting accepted. It looked that it was the prices are getting accepted, but what happened finally is we got a push within this balance and it went down towards this desired area of 8225 and got some buying interest there and pushed within the balance again. So if this would have come and checked the value area low of this balance and then again if it would have sold off, then I would have gone positional short. But this is not a sign of weakness till it can trade below this value. So once it trades below this, then we at least have a gap of around 45 points to carry over the shorts. But here I don't see much trend left towards the downside till it gives further clues, and neither there is any trend above 8285. So what I'm trying to do is just take few intra trades and just take whatever comes into the pocket. So today what we can expect is we open within the range again and try to push towards 8270, 8275, and then if we find buying interest there, then again push above 8285. Again, it's the same story since 3 days. We are within a very narrow range and forming balance on balance. So it's high time that we get a imbalance and the auction breaks out towards either upside or lower side. But till then, till it doesn't break out, we'll be chopping within this range. There may be few 30 point or 40 point falls and 30 or 40 point rallies, but they will be very choppy. So have to take a very quick trade and exit. Otherwise, we may get stuck because till it's in balance, we won't be able to carry forward the trades thinking that we'll get 100 or 200 points in a go. So I won't be there in live market today, but the levels stay the same. If we are able to push above 8285, we can and get acceptance there, we can go long there. And if it gets rejected, we can sell there for again a revisit of yesterday's lows. And if we try to auction below yesterday's lows, then we can again uh, enter into shorts for a target of 8190 or so. But all in all, not looking for any trend till it manages to auction decisively below or above those levels. Let's have a look at the Bank Nifty Renko. Bank Nifty opened within the range and tried to break above previous day's value and chopped near previous day's value high, and again formed a micro balance here and finally got sold off. If we can see these rotations, the rotation up looked very decisive, and I thought that it will be able to push through the supply, but it could not push through and then got sold off. So when it got sold off, these rotations, if you can see, these rotations are larger and larger than the up moves. So Bank Nifty is looking a bit more weaker than the Nifty futures. And if Bank Nifty manages to trade below this 18,830 levels, it can again get sold off. Though there is a, if we can see this, I'll just zoom out the chart. There is a, the supports are stacked underneath, but still what happens is when the auction is trying to balance in the upper range, and then if it breaks down from above, what happens is it pushes through all the supports to check the final support on a short term. What I mean is the daytime frame players control within the day. So they might exit within half an hour or 1 hour or so, and the short time frame players are those who carry forward the trade for 2 or 3 days, but not intra-week players. They might square off the positions. They might take positions on Monday and square off before the week close on Friday. So those short-term players, what they see is the weekly levels. So if we consider this entire balance of the week, what they might want to do is run away when they get profits at these lows, because the supports are stacked up here. So what they might do is push down below here and take profits and run away. So till we do not get a decisive break above or below this entire balance, we will be chopping in this range. What we might do today is open somewhere here, go push back till 17,900, 17,930, and then again come back towards this uh, volume POC. If we find acceptance here, then we can again go back towards 17,900, else get sold off towards 17,750 and 17,700. So same like Nifty, again the range is very small and we have to be very careful while taking trades, and better to trade intra instead of going positional, so that we can just take off few points. Whatever the auction is doing during the day, we take a look at that and just take off few points from this intra moves instead of going positional. So that's all from me today, and wish everyone a happy Dashera and a happy profitable day ahead. Thanks for watching.